worked about a bit. Then we both moved to Kingston, and we went to church together, played together, and growing up we still kept close. When I think of serious, I remember her kindness. Um, when we lived in Portmore, she lived in Richmond Park. Every Saturday we'd go to town to shop or whatnot, and we ended up at her house every Saturday for Saturday soup. And no matter how many of us she fed us, she really kind. She would give us everything. And if I'm coming from work, I may stop to grab something. She had a container waiting for me. She used to joke around and said like I had all the containers, so the next time I'm gonna get them in my hand, I was gonna pass it back. But she was that kind. Um, she's just a beautiful person inside and out. And a little thing she was too. She loved the mirror, so she'd always be in the mirror fixing her hair or her face, you know. But she was beautiful. It wasn't like big vanity, but that's just her. She took pride in her appearance. Hard working, my God. I don't know anybody else who loves to do the laundry. She would take the clothes off and wash it at the same time, hang it on the line. And when I call her on during the week, she'd ask, want me to start laundry on a Friday? I'm like, girl, I had a crazy week. Like, who wants to do laundry just Friday night? She folded things I didn't know could fold, right? Those little intimate garments, yeah. She loved the laundry, very hardworking, always have the broom. I don't consider myself a lazy person, but yeah, I am a little lazy actually. Um, but when she's there, she's like, you don't get a chance to do much. She's always working, doing stuff. She loved her family. Her nieces, not to mention the nephews. I think, her baby went to heaven when he was born. And I think she poured all of that love into her nephew. She spoiled them rotten. Akeem didn't share his dinner. She put it in the microwave and waited for him to come. You know, Ryder was the same thing. Like Dale, she loved them. She loved us all. Funny, very funny, jovial person. Always joking around with a beautiful smile. The one thing about her is that she had nicknames for everybody. Like loving nicknames. Like, I don't know where she got Coachella. Everybody was Coachella, like Ida Coachella, Sheridan Chiquita, Teresa Coachella. We're all Coachella, Don Coachella. You know, I don't know where that came from, but she had names for all of us. Um, really loved her so much. I really can't imagine my life without her being physically in it. But I know she's at a better place. And in her past, and I was like, God, I mean, she's only 53. Like, why take her so young? But then I said, He lent her to us for 53 years, so we ought to be grateful to have had her for all those years, loved her, and been with her. And I'm just thankful for that because, you know, his ways are not our ways. And she's, in fact, in a better place. There's no doubt. She's with her little boy. I believe the Lord had more need for her than we did. And right now, I just look forward to the day when I see her again. And it's more encouragement for me to stay on the straight and narrow road just to make sure I see her one day. But I was so very proud of her generosity. It was her desire to feed the poor. That was what she spoke about mostly before she passed, wanting to feed the poor, to just cook and feed them. Um, she loved that. Her faith, what a faith. She had a strong faith, always encouraging words. Like you could never call her to complain and she join in with you. She's gonna encourage you and say, God, you know, is all powerful, is almighty, and there's nothing he can't do. So I remember her strong faith among everything else and her belief in God. It was more important than anything else that she did. So very proud of her, gonna miss her dearly. Love her a whole lot. My few words.